Non-sleep deep rest, or NSDR, is a method specifically designed to provide the restorative benefits of sleep while the body remains awake, targeting both the nervous system and cognitive function in a remarkably short period of time. Unlike traditional rest, which often relies on passive lying down or brief relaxation, NSDR is a deliberate practice that actively guides the mind and body into a state of deep relaxation. This state reduces sympathetic nervous system activity, the system responsible for stress responses, while enhancing parasympathetic dominance, which promotes recovery, calmness, and restoration. The result is a profound sense of renewal that affects both mental clarity and physical energy, even after sessions as brief as 10 minutes. The essence of NSDR lies in its ability to downshift the nervous system from heightened alertness, stress, or mental overload to a state that mirrors the restorative aspects of sleep. During wakefulness, the brain and body remain in a predominantly sympathetic state, characterized by increased heart rate, elevated cortisol, and heightened alertness necessary for survival and task execution. While this state is useful for focused work, prolonged sympathetic dominance without recovery leads to mental fatigue, emotional instability, and physical tension. NSDR intervenes by intentionally activating the parasympathetic system, lowering heart rate, reducing stress hormones, and promoting calm, which creates conditions for the nervous system to restore balance. Mental rest achieved through NSDR is a core component of its effectiveness. By guiding attention away from active thought, planning, or rumination, NSDR allows the prefrontal cortex and other higher-order cognitive regions to enter a state of reduced activity. This mental downshift is critical for restoring executive function, improving attention span, and enhancing memory consolidation. Unlike conventional meditation or passive relaxation, NSDR combines focused attention with deep physiological relaxation, creating a dual effect that benefits both the mind and the body simultaneously. Physiological restoration in NSDR occurs as the body relaxes musculature and reduces systemic arousal. Muscle tone decreases, blood pressure lowers, and energy is redirected towards cellular repair, neural maintenance, and metabolic balance. The body enters a state similar to slow-wave sleep, where repair processes are optimized even though the practitioner remains conscious. This allows NSDR to be used strategically during the day, providing restorative benefits without requiring extended sleep periods or disrupting nighttime sleep cycles. NSDR is particularly effective for individuals experiencing cognitive overload, mental fatigue, or physical exhaustion. Short sessions interspersed throughout the day can reset attention networks, restore focus, and enhance performance on demanding tasks. Athletes, students, and professionals often use NSDR as a tool to recover mental and physical energy between periods of intense activity. By deliberately engaging in NSDR, individuals can achieve a level of restorative benefit that would otherwise require longer periods of sleep or rest, making it a highly efficient intervention for energy management and cognitive optimization. The practice of NSDR also trains the nervous system to enter restorative states more rapidly over time. Regular engagement teaches the brain to downshift efficiently, enhancing resilience to stress and improving the ability to recover after mental or physical exertion. This adaptation amplifies the benefits of each session, making subsequent periods of NSDR more effective in restoring energy and promoting clarity. By inducing deep relaxation without actual sleep, NSDR provides a powerful tool for restoring mental and physical energy, balancing the nervous system, and enhancing cognitive performance, offering a practical and efficient method to recover and maintain alertness throughout the day. The foundation of non-sleep deep rest, NSDR, begins with establishing a comfortable position and engaging in body scanning techniques to release tension and facilitate relaxation. Positioning the body correctly is critical because it allows the nervous system to enter a restorative state without being interrupted by discomfort or muscular strain. Most NSDR practices are performed lying down, although a seated posture with proper support can also be effective. The goal is to maintain alignment of the spine, neck, and limbs while allowing muscles to release habitual tension. Proper positioning reduces sensory distractions, enabling attention to focus inward on the body and breath, which accelerates the transition into a deeply restful state. Once a comfortable position is established, body scanning serves as the primary method to systematically release muscular tension and promote awareness of the body. The process typically begins at the top of the head and gradually moves down through the shoulders, arms, torso, legs, and feet. By consciously observing sensations in each area and intentionally relaxing tight or tense regions, the practitioner signals to the nervous system that the body is safe and supported, which reduces sympathetic nervous system activation. This deliberate release of tension decreases muscle tone, lowers blood pressure, and initiates a cascade of physiological changes that facilitate parasympathetic dominance. Body scanning also engages attention in a structured manner, preventing the mind from wandering to intrusive thoughts, worries, or external stimuli. By directing focus to specific areas of the body, practitioners cultivate heightened interoceptive awareness, the ability to sense internal physiological states, which not only enhances relaxation, but also improves the efficiency of neural recovery processes. This heightened body awareness trains the brain to recognize areas of chronic tension or fatigue, which may otherwise go unnoticed, and to release them consciously, creating a feedback loop of both mental and physical restoration. Muscle relaxation achieved through NSDR is different from passive rest because it actively engages the practitioner in monitoring and releasing tension. Small adjustments in posture, gentle movements to release tightness, or visualized cues to let go of tension allow muscles to fully relax while maintaining alignment and readiness to re-engage after the session. This combination of awareness and relaxation not only restores physical energy, but also prevents discomfort or stiffness that can occur during passive rest, ensuring that the session remains both restorative and efficient. Integrating breath awareness with body scanning amplifies the effects of NSDR. Once attention is directed throughout the body, the practitioner typically synchronizes relaxation with slow, deep diaphragmatic breathing. Each exhalation becomes a signal to release remaining tension in specific areas, while each inhalation fills the body with a sense of calm and energy. This coordination between breath and body awareness accelerates parasympathetic activation, enhancing the depth of relaxation and the restorative benefits of the practice. Establishing a routine that combines comfortable positioning with guided body scanning allows NSDR to be performed consistently and effectively. Over time, the nervous system learns to recognize these cues as signals for deep rest, enabling faster entry into restorative states. Practitioners can achieve profound mental calm and physical relaxation, even in as little as 10 minutes, by systematically releasing tension and focusing attention inward. By prioritizing body alignment and engaging in structured body scanning, NSDR provides a pathway to deep relaxation that simultaneously restores physical and mental energy. This method ensures that the body is fully supported, muscles are released, and the nervous system transitions efficiently from high alertness to a state of restorative calm, setting the stage for enhanced focus, clarity, and overall energy upon completion. Controlled diaphragmatic breathing is a central component of non-sleep deep rest, NSDR, as it directly influences the balance of the autonomic nervous system, reduces stress, and accelerates physical and mental restoration. The breath acts as a bridge between conscious control and autonomic processes, allowing practitioners to intentionally shift the body from sympathetic dominance, which is associated with stress and alertness, to parasympathetic dominance, which promotes relaxation, recovery, and energy renewal. By focusing on slow, deep, rhythmic inhalations and exhalations, NSDR harnesses the power of the breath to calm the nervous system, lower heart rate, and support the body's natural restorative processes. Diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing, engages the diaphragm rather than shallow chest muscles. This deeper form of respiration increases oxygen exchange and stimulates the vagus nerve, which plays a critical role in parasympathetic activation. By sending consistent signals through the vagus nerve, the body receives cues to reduce cortisol levels, slow the heart rate, and relax musculature, creating an internal environment conducive to restoration. The enhanced oxygenation also supports metabolic recovery in tissues while improving circulation to the brain, which helps restore mental clarity and cognitive function. The rhythm and depth of breathing are essential in maximizing the benefits of NSDR. Inhalations are generally slow and deliberate, allowing the lungs to fill fully, while exhalations are slightly longer, signaling to the nervous system that it is safe to relax. This ratio of exhalation to inhalation not only promotes a parasympathetic shift, but also helps maintain a calm, steady focus, preventing the mind from becoming distracted by intrusive thoughts. Synchronizing attention with each breath reinforces mindfulness and encourages the practitioner to remain present, which amplifies both mental and physical restoration. Breath-focused attention during NSDR also helps reduce mental chatter, ruminative thinking, and stress-driven cognitive activity. By anchoring awareness to the rhythm of breathing, the mind shifts away from active problem-solving or worry, creating a mental state that mirrors aspects of slow-wave sleep in terms of neural rest and recovery. This cognitive downshift allows higher-order brain regions, including the prefrontal cortex, to reduce activity, which is essential for restoring executive function, emotional regulation, and focus. Integrating diaphragmatic breathing with body scanning or guided visualization enhances its effectiveness. As tension is released from specific muscle groups, each exhalation can be consciously paired with letting go of residual stress, while inhalations bring a sense of calm energy into the body. This coordination between breath and attention accelerates the transition into a deep state of rest, ensuring that both the nervous system and musculoskeletal system are engaged in recovery simultaneously. Regular practice of controlled diaphragmatic breathing during NSDR also trains the body to enter restorative states more efficiently over time. The nervous system becomes conditioned to respond to breath patterns as a signal for deep rest, enabling faster downshifts in alertness and more effective recovery even during brief sessions. This conditioning supports resilience to stress, improves energy management, and enhances overall physiological and cognitive performance throughout the day. By using slow, deliberate diaphragmatic breathing to engage the parasympathetic system, NSDR provides a direct and highly efficient mechanism for restoring mental and physical energy. This practice reduces sympathetic arousal, enhances oxygenation, supports tissue repair, and promotes a state of deep calm, forming the physiological foundation for the restorative benefits that define effective non-sleep deep rest. Guided attention techniques are a core element of non-sleep deep rest, NSDR, as they help quiet the mind, reduce cognitive overload, and direct focus toward a state of restorative mental calm. While the body physically relaxes during NSDR, the mind often remains active, engaged in habitual thought patterns, planning, or mental chatter. Without deliberate guidance, these ongoing cognitive processes can interfere with achieving deep restorative states. Guided attention provides structure for the mind, teaching it to maintain focused awareness while minimizing distractions and internal noise, which enhances both mental recovery and energy restoration. Visualization is one of the most commonly used techniques in NSDR for directing attention. This can involve imagining a calm, peaceful scene, such as a quiet forest, a still lake, or a serene meadow. By concentrating on the sensory details of the imagined environment, the colors, sounds, textures, and spatial layout, the brain's attention networks are engaged in a controlled and low-stress way, reducing the likelihood of wandering thoughts or rumination. This type of guided mental imagery allows cognitive resources to shift away from active problem-solving, overthinking, or worry, and toward deep relaxation, which supports emotional regulation and cognitive restoration. Another effective method is focused awareness of the breath. Attention is directed to the sensation of inhalation and exhalation, the movement of the diaphragm, or the rhythm of air entering and leaving the nostrils. By anchoring attention to these subtle bodily cues, the mind learns to remain present and reduce engagement with distracting thoughts. This practice enhances interoceptive awareness, or the ability to sense internal bodily states, which strengthens the connection between mind and body and deepens the restorative effects of NSDR. Focusing on breath also amplifies parasympathetic activation, lowering heart rate and stress hormones, which enhances physical recovery alongside mental rest. Repetition of neutral phrases or mantras is another form of guided attention used in NSDR. Silently repeating calming words or phrases such as relax, let go, or other neutral cues provides the mind with a simple structure to follow. This repetition minimizes cognitive effort devoted to complex thoughts while creating a rhythm that synchronizes with the body's relaxation response. By reducing the cognitive load associated with uncontrolled thought patterns, mantra repetition accelerates the transition into deeper states of rest and supports sustained mental calm. Guided attention techniques in NSDR also train the brain to enter restorative states more efficiently over time. By consistently practicing focused attention on breath, visualization, or repetition, neural circuits associated with calm, restful states are strengthened. This allows individuals to achieve deeper rest in shorter periods and recover more effectively from cognitive or emotional fatigue. Over repeated sessions, the brain becomes conditioned to recognize these guided cues as signals for mental and physical restoration, increasing the speed and depth of the restorative response. Combining guided attention with body awareness and controlled breathing enhances the holistic impact of NSDR. As the body relaxes and the breath slows, attention remains anchored to internal sensations or mental imagery, creating a feedback loop that deepens relaxation. This integration ensures that both the nervous system and cognitive networks benefit simultaneously from the practice, supporting maximum recovery. Through visualization, breath awareness, and structured mental focus, guided attention in NSDR minimizes cognitive distraction, promotes deep mental rest, and strengthens the brain's capacity to restore energy efficiently. This technique transforms a short session into a potent period of rejuvenation, enabling the mind to recover from fatigue, sharpen focus, and enhance emotional resilience, while preparing the body and brain to re-engage with tasks more effectively. NSDR not only restores mental energy, but also significantly supports physical recovery, making it a highly efficient tool for both body and mind. While traditional rest primarily addresses either cognitive downtime or passive physical relaxation, NSDR simultaneously engages physiological mechanisms that accelerate tissue recovery, reduce muscular tension, and enhance circulation. By entering a state of deep relaxation while awake, the body can redirect energy from stress responses and active movement toward repair processes that are otherwise limited during periods of heightened sympathetic activity. One of the primary ways NSDR aids physical recovery is through muscle relaxation. When the nervous system shifts from sympathetic dominance to parasympathetic dominance, muscle tone decreases, allowing previously tense or fatigued muscle fibers to release accumulated stress. This is particularly important for individuals who engage in prolonged physical activity, intense exercise, or repetitive motion tasks. Even minor, sustained tension in postural muscles can contribute to fatigue, discomfort, and reduced performance. Through body scanning and guided attention, NSDR encourages the conscious release of these areas, promoting deeper relaxation and preventing the buildup of chronic muscular stress. Enhanced circulation is another key benefit of NSDR for physical restoration. As the body relaxes, heart rate slows and blood vessels dilate, facilitating more efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients to tissues. This improved circulation supports cellular repair and metabolic processes that maintain tissue health, accelerate healing, and replenish energy stores. Muscles, connective tissues, and even neural tissue benefit from this optimized blood flow, enabling faster recovery from physical exertion or daily stressors. Increased circulation also helps remove metabolic byproducts, such as lactic acid, that can contribute to soreness or stiffness. NSDR also impacts the autonomic nervous system in ways that support overall physiological resilience. By reducing cortisol levels and lowering systemic arousal, the body is able to allocate resources toward immune function, hormonal balance, and tissue repair rather than ongoing stress responses. This redistribution of energy enhances the efficiency of restorative processes and allows the body to maintain homeostasis even in the face of environmental or psychological stressors. The parasympathetic dominance achieved during NSDR essentially creates a recovery window where both cognitive and physical systems can optimize their function. The interaction between mental and physical recovery in NSDR is synergistic. As the mind enters a state of calm focus, reduced mental chatter decreases unnecessary neural activity and stress, which in turn allows the body to relax more deeply. This mind-body integration ensures that restoration is holistic rather than partial, reinforcing both alertness and physical readiness upon completion of the session. Individuals often report feeling not only mentally refreshed, but also physically lighter, less tense, and more energized after NSDR practice. Timing and consistency also play a role in maximizing physical recovery. Short, regular NSDR sessions during the day can counteract accumulated fatigue from work, exercise, or cognitive load, allowing the body to restore itself without requiring prolonged downtime or sleep interruption. Even 10 minutes can be sufficient to achieve noticeable reductions in tension and improvements in physical energy. Over time, consistent practice trains the nervous system to transition efficiently into these restorative states, making physical recovery faster and more effective. By promoting muscle relaxation, enhancing circulation, reducing stress hormones, and integrating mental and physical restoration, NSDR provides a powerful method for accelerating physical recovery. This practice allows the body to repair, rejuvenate, and prepare for subsequent demands, making short sessions a highly efficient strategy for maintaining energy, resilience, and optimal physical function throughout the day. Regular practice of NSDR amplifies its benefits by training the brain and body to enter restorative states more efficiently, creating a cumulative effect on alertness, cognitive performance, and overall energy management. While a single session can provide immediate relaxation and rejuvenation, repeated practice conditions the nervous system to recognize the specific cues of NSDR, such as body scanning, breath control, and guided attention, as signals for deep rest. Over time, this conditioning allows individuals to downshift from high sympathetic arousal to parasympathetic dominance more quickly and reliably, making each session increasingly effective at restoring both mental and physical energy. Consistency in NSDR practice enhances the brain's ability to recover from cognitive fatigue. Mental tasks, whether learning, problem-solving, or sustained focus on work, deplete attentional resources and create neural fatigue. Regular NSDR sessions provide structured periods for the brain to offload stress, consolidate information, and restore executive function. By repeatedly practicing deep rest while awake, neural networks associated with attention, working memory, and emotional regulation are reinforced, improving the speed at which these cognitive functions recover during daily activities. Over weeks of consistent practice, individuals notice sharper focus, faster processing speed, and reduced susceptibility to mental fatigue, even under demanding conditions. Physiologically, repeated NSDR strengthens the body's capacity to manage stress and maintain homeostasis. Each session reduces cortisol levels, lowers heart rate, and decreases muscular tension, but regular practice makes these responses more efficient. The nervous system learns to transition rapidly into a state of parasympathetic dominance, even outside of formal NSDR sessions, resulting in faster recovery from physical exertion, reduced muscle soreness, and improved circulation. This enhanced autonomic flexibility contributes to overall resilience, enabling the body to cope with environmental, emotional, and physical stressors more effectively. The cumulative effect of NSDR also extends to emotional regulation. Consistent engagement in deep rest trains the brain to detach from reactive patterns of thought and habitual rumination. By repeatedly practicing guided attention, visualization, and breath awareness, individuals strengthen neural pathways associated with calm, focused, and deliberate thinking. Over time, this reduces anxiety, irritability, and emotional fatigue, creating a foundation for more balanced responses to stress throughout the day. Emotional stability, in turn, supports mental clarity, decision-making, and sustained attention, enhancing overall productivity and well-being. Habitual NSDR practice further optimizes energy management by providing brief but highly efficient restorative periods within the day. Rather than relying solely on longer periods of sleep, which may be disrupted or insufficient, regular NSDR sessions serve as intentional recovery windows. These short sessions reset attention networks, restore physical energy, and sharpen focus, allowing individuals to maintain higher levels of performance and alertness across extended periods of work, study, or physical activity. The predictability of these restorative intervals also conditions the circadian system and nervous system, improving readiness for both daytime activity and nighttime sleep. Over time, the integration of NSDR into daily routines creates a feedback loop of enhanced recovery and performance. Each session builds upon the previous one, deepening the nervous system's capacity for restoration and improving efficiency in both mental and physical recovery. Regular practice ensures that even brief periods of rest become powerful tools for sustaining energy, focus, and resilience. By engaging in NSDR consistently, individuals not only experience immediate restorative effects, but also cultivate long-term improvements in alertness, cognitive function, emotional regulation, and physical energy. This cumulative adaptation transforms short, deliberate sessions into a reliable method for maintaining high levels of mental and physical performance throughout the day. When practiced consistently, NSDR becomes more than a temporary pause. It evolves into a reliable tool for sustaining energy, mental clarity, and physical resilience throughout the day. The cumulative benefits of repeated sessions train the nervous system to enter restorative states more efficiently, enhance cognitive performance, and strengthen emotional regulation. Over time, this regular practice allows the body and mind to recover faster, maintain focus for longer periods, and respond to stress with greater calm and efficiency. By integrating NSDR into daily routines, even brief 10-minute sessions can produce profound, lasting improvements in overall well-being, turning intentional rest into a cornerstone of peak mental and physical performance.